Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. In this video, just a quick update about the most imminent price movements here, because there's some interesting stuff happening down here. What you need to understand is that there are a couple of possibilities here overall. If you want to see more detail about them, I suggest to you to take a look at my previous video. I go through all three key options that we have available here for the larger wave pattern, yeah. But all of these don't necessarily influence here the very short term. So in the very short term, we would expect in each scenario a similar outcome. So we can zoom in now, and there's a few possibilities here, because this is now obviously, Ethereum is at a crossroads like many other cryptos at the moment. We are going to decide here very imminently if we are coming down once more, and if we then will go up impulsively or just correctively. And I had a few questions. How do you actually, how can you distinguish the difference? What is a corrective move? What is an impulsive move? Well, normally an impulsive move moves stronger. Yeah, so you would see that in the chart just purely by looking at what is it. I mean, this was impulsive. You can see all these red candles here. Very, very strong move down, impulsively in this case to the downside, going into the direction with the trend in this case, which in this case is down, the higher level trend, the next higher level trend, which doesn't mean that the overall even higher level trend wouldn't go up, but the next higher level trend is in this case down. So basically here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within a wave C. In a wave C we go down. Yeah, this is an impulsive wave pattern. In this case, we had the impulse up very strong, long green candles. Yeah, and you don't really see that much of a mix of candles. Here, that's the difference. That's a corrective wave, a wave B. A lot of green and red in a mix. Movement up was a bit, choppy. Yeah, so that's basically the difference. But it's not, you won't really see it until you are able to count the subwaves. Yeah, so it needs a lot of training. As someone who's practicing Elliott Waves, you would look at a corrective wave pattern in terms of doing only 3 waves, and an impulsive wave pattern is doing 5 waves. We will never be able to tell in which wave we are until we can make some assumptions, but until the wave is complete. And only when the wave is complete we can interpret it, and only then we can also calculate the next price targets. If you are in a wave, or if you haven't made if you haven't completed a wave and you're looking at what might the next wave be, you will never be able to tell with certainty. Okay, so we're now here in this move down. Yeah, there's different possibilities here, but most imminently here. What are we doing? I said yesterday I would expect one more move down, like on the Bitcoin chart, like on the ADA chart. That is still the case. Yeah, I think in this move down, we've only done a 1, a 2, a 3, possibly the wave 4 already, and we're coming down in a 5. That wave 5 might have started already, but there's other possibilities. So there's a few key levels to watch out for. So in my opinion, if we go below 1532, this is obviously the low anyway, then obviously we will go lower. That would be a breakout point, and that would suggest that the wave 4 was already in here at 1640. We would then come down in a wave 5, and that would have to be another 5 wave move to the downside, and an ideal target for that would be between 1440 and 1464. If we go below that, it might suggest something more bearish is going on, and we might come down in the first instance all the way to 1230. Now another possibility is that the wave 4 was never finished. As you can see, we still have more space in this green reversal area. Yeah, there is more space, and due to that strength that we've seen here in the chart after the breakout of this impulsive channel, that could suggest that in this wave 4 we have so far only seen a wave A, a wave B, and that we are in the wave C. That might very well go all the way up here, maybe to $1,700, as you can see it actually here on the chart already highlighted in this green area. We reacted to it already very nicely. That is a reversal area in which we expected the price to reverse. You can see here when we moved into this area first, we reversed out of it. We've now reversed again, actually made a lower high. But it could very well be that we are still in the wave 4, that we are actually in a wave C here, and that this might be something like a wave, a 1, a 2, 1, 2. This could have been a wave 3, but I just see we come down too much, so this can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. This has just become more unlikely given that how strong we actually come down. So, but it's technically still possible in different wave counts to see this still as an unfolding wave 4 to the upside, and we could max out this target range, which reaches all the way up to around about $1,700. Now, the one that I'm actually in favor of at the moment is, and I said that on the ADA, in the ADA video, in the ETH video, in the ADA video and the Bitcoin video, that the wave 4 wasn't finished, but that we are actually unfolding here as a triangle. So basically that we see this here as a wave A, this as a wave B, this as a wave C, this here as a wave D, and the wave E is still coming to the upside. That would be then the high of the wave 4, and we would be breaking down to the downside. Here, very important, in the triangle, we should not go above 1647. So whenever you go above the wave A high, it will invalidate the triangle. Should we do this, it is probably this ABC pattern in the wave 4. And only if we go above 1730 impulsively, it would suggest that the low was already in here. That is the minimum I would want to see in order to confirm that the low was already in here in this move down. So at the moment I would still expect in one of these 3 scenarios I've just shown you that we still do one more lower low below 1440 and 1465. And if we go below the 1440 level, again it would suggest something more bearish is going on, and we could come down all the way down to 1230. But we'll be able to see that if we go below 1440, then I will adjust the wave count accordingly. For now, in the short term, I would expect one more dip primarily, and then probably throughout the course of the week, a recovery. Now that recovery could be in a corrective wave or an impulsive wave. We don't know that yet, but in either scenario, I would expect a recovery because we are very much in the bottomed out, or we were bottomed out, and the indicators, they are going up now slightly, but still I think there will be some kind of a bit of a relief rally. We've already seen that here on the 4-hour chart with a bullish crossover on the RSI. So, I think it's going to go that way, and also the wave count would suggest that. But yeah, first I think we need that one more dip. And again, I gave you all the key levels here that are important to watch out for in order to figure out what the next waves and moves will be. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And you can do that by just following the links in the video description. And if you really like the content, then also check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.